Guten Tag. We are glad to have you back with us again for, is this 4? I think now?
This is number 4. I can't believe such language in public.
Guten Tag. Yeah. My Liebchen is what I would normally say, but you're not a chick. At least not to my knowledge.
Obvious. I am, however,
I
a
am
player.
blind. So, you are a player. That's right.
Yes.
It's on your shirt.
Schroeder says.
It's even on your shirt.
And I am equipped with my Enchanted Biker Cap today.
Excellent. Yes.
So,
when he wears this, he plays better. I don't know what the deal is.
And that's a Muppets Wizard of Oz reference.
Which
for
is
those
a
of you who are not.
fantastic film if you haven't seen it.
And well, we decided last week we kind of rambled a bit, so
Yeah.
we brought notes this time.
Yes. Now let me see.
Yeah,
That's
you see that
terrible
one?
handwriting.
Well, yeah.
You look like you're like a left-handed person.
I have a doctor's handwriting without the matching income.
Yeah, that's true. So we can actually sell these on the street.
Yeah.
Like prescriptions.
Yeah, but only halfway there.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this song is called DotDotDot. Now, are you spelling that out?
There's even a dotted quarter.
Are you spelling that out on the title? Is it written DotDotDot, or is it like just 3 periods?
Well, I thought about the 3 periods, but I figured nobody would get it.
Yeah.
Just like, the first episode. So, yes,
Right.
it's D-O-T, D-O-T, D-O-T.
Okay, good. And why did we come up with that title? Because I don't remember now.
I think we were writing it da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and we were just thinking ellipsis.
Right.
And then it was dot, dot, because ellipsis, nobody would know what that is.
Right.
So everybody always says dot, dot, dot.
Right.
And so that's where it came from.
Like
You have to call them something.
That's right. And now, one of the things I remember, this is actually a fairly simple tune in a lot of ways. Doesn't have as much of the orchestration and billions of tracks as some of the other ones.
True.
But it has acoustic guitar, and Tom's actually playing vibes on keyboard sample. And pardon me, my eye's running. So yeah,
Quick, go catch it.
Yeah, I know. Where'd it go? My cat decided to kiss me in the face this morning. Anyway, you gotta take love where you can get it. So anyway, but yeah, anyway, so I mean, I remember that you played vibes with 3 or 4 different actual samples, so they sound pretty good. They're playing keyboard, but it's a vibe sound. Vibraphone, for those of you that are not in the jazz hip world.
Yeah, what's fascinating with keyboard is that you can take the best sample in the world, but if you don't play it right. It sounds horrid.
That's true.
So I'm trying to think while I'm playing what it's like. I've doodled around with vibe a little bit.
Sure.
And so you have to think, how would that sound? And that really makes a big difference.
And you have to keep it in the right range and all that stuff. Yeah. And so, but it sounds pretty good. And then I played acoustic guitar, and then
through your custom Vintech preamp.
That is right.
Which is nice.
There's a great mic pre. It's actually sort of the modern equivalent of some of the old Neve stuff. So for those of you that are gearheads, if you're not familiar with Vintech, it's got a pretty sweet sound. And so we did the acoustic guitar, and then we did, of course, Miguel Castro came back to play some more magic percussion.
Not related to the dictator.
No, Miguel not from Cuba Castro. He's from Dominican, where they charge you $10 to leave. Anyway, which is kind of what I do here at the studio.
That's also true. But we had that conversation last time.
Oh, did we?
Yes, we
did.
did.
I don't really remember anything.
We have slept since then.
Yeah, well, maybe not.
And we haven't had enough coffee.
No, we haven't. Now, what do you have when you notes?
So I have a whole cup of coffee. I had a student last week mention that he watched episode 2 or 3. Hi, Jonathan. He's a guitar major. Actually, I'll be playing a gig with him tonight.
Good.
And he said that we were funny. So I wanted to, on camera, in front of God and YouTube and everybody, say, Jonathan, would you mind contacting our wives and tell them that? Because they don't believe it. No, it's sad.
No, they don't.
It's one of the crosses.
And it's like I bribe my wife all the time to think of, like, here, honey, how about a new pair of shoes if you laugh? But it doesn't always work.
Yeah, well.
Sometimes she gets the shoes and she just goes, boo, when I tell a joke. Yeah.
I know. My wife just rolls her eyes at.
I heard that she was a little bit more physical than that. I heard sometimes she'd just slap you around.
Where'd you hear that?
She told me.
Yeah.
Right. Just kidding. Sorry, Pam. Actually, we won't talk about it now. We'll leave it for the next time. But Pam actually makes a cameo on one of these songs.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Really excited about that. It's one of these things where it's a total surprise. You're trucking along and all of a sudden, bam, it's like, oh, cool.
And it really worked out well.
That's one of the things that we try to do with this album. There's a lot of ear candy if you listen to it. You're trucking along, it's kind of, laid back melody in this one, and then all of a sudden there's that one thing that we're hoping your ears will perk up and go, what? Wait a minute, rewind.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool because you may hear the song 3 or 4 times before you notice some of it.
Yeah.
And that keeps it fresh and keeps it interesting for you, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, this is DotDotDot, and it's a great tune. I think it's a very laid back. To me, it has sort of like a chill on the beach kind of vibe. It has a real nice sort of laid back. It'd also be a good driving song, I think, if you got the top down. You have a car that does that.
Great car wash music.
Good car wash music, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Better than like 70s funk for car wash.
Well, I'm thinking
Yeah,
yes.
because that makes you want to, like, rock the car back and forth like that. That can be kind of a problem.
Hard to hit all the spots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't want to topple off that little conveyor belt. That'd be bad.
Especially in a minivan.
And I didn't know a lot about car washes, apparently. So,
Okay.
so as a kid, that was my favorite thing to do with my mom. Oh, can we please go to the car wash again? I just love the sounds of the brushes and the hoses and stuff. It's kind of neat.
Well, yeah.
And anyway, but so I think that this is going to be a fun song. It's a good little song. Again, great song to just sort of like lay back to and relax. If you got a hammock, it's a good hammock song.
Oh, yeah.
Hammock and eggs.
Especially, lately. This is we're recording this in February 2012, and
Yes.
Today's high is like 70 degrees. Welcome. It feels like spring outside.
It's the craziest weather ever.
It's Macon's bipolar weather.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes, I love it.
There's one other thing I was going to.
Okay.
Up on my blog, tomrule.blogspot.com, and there will be a link down in the description down there. Last week, or a week before, I forget. Anyway, I was listing what we did when. I had somebody ask me, well, why does it take so long to mix a song? Because I was saying, it's going to take about 6 hours.
Good point.
So I put a timeline up on the blog. You can check it out and see how long it takes to do stuff. Although that week, it was when we did fall.
Okay.
We took a lunch break. And,
that's
also,
important.
But so you can check it out, tomrule.blogspot.com. These videos are all posted on joeystuckey.blogspot.com. You can subscribe to them. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, and just keep up with us.
Absolutely.
So the album's called Mixture. This is episode number 4.
Yep.
We're mixing DotDotDot, and you heard a little bit of it at the front bumper. You'll hear a little more of it at the back bumper, all sorts of stuff. So keep up with us. It should be an interesting journey. At least we hope so.
Live long and perspire.